everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and in today's video I'm going to share with you some tips on how to be productive in your everyday life. So because I don't have a regular 9-to-5 job, I sometimes have half days or entire days where I don't actually have stuff I need to do, but I'm the type of person who hates sitting around and doing nothing, so I always try to figure out ways to get stuff done for my YouTube channel or my Instagram or any of my other hobbies. So my very first tip is a really important one, and for some people this might be really hard as well, but this is getting up early every morning. Getting up at like 7 or 7:30 is going to give you those extra hours in the morning to be productive. And for me, those hours are the most important ones because that's when I have the most energy to get started and do all the annoying tasks that I don't want to do. So typically I'll get up at 7, and if I don't have work that day, I'll go through my morning routine in my own pace, have my coffee and have breakfast, and then I'm actually ready to get started around 8 o'clock. Tip number 2 is setting yourself some goals for the day. So I like to start off every day by writing a to-do list. And I know this is not a particularly original or new idea, but whether you write it in your bullet journal or on just a random piece of paper, it just really helps to visualize what it is you need to accomplish during the day. And this also ties into tip number 3, which is getting all the annoying stuff out of the way. I always have this one big thing that I really need to get done, but I'm just dreading doing. Getting this big thing out of the way quickly is gonna really lift the weight off your shoulders, and then you won't be in such a bad mood the rest of the day. At least that's how I feel. Some people like to get a lot of small tasks done quickly in the start of the day so they feel more accomplished, but I like to do it the other way around. And I always try to get that done early in the day so that I can do all the other stuff that's more fun and easy later in the day. If you're like me, it's enough reward to just tick off those boxes on your to-do list at the end of each task. But for some people, it might be helpful to get some sort of reward or break after each task you complete. That could be everything from getting a cup of coffee or getting up and stretching your legs or going for a walk or going for a run. And these little rewards will keep you motivated to keep going. Tip number 4 is so important, and it is having no distractions. The whole multitasking thing is fine when you only need to focus on one thing and the other one is just very automatic. I've done it myself where I've thought I could balance having 2 screens at once and watching Netflix while doing emails or while editing, and it just doesn't work. Everything just takes longer. And that's so silly because first of all, I don't get the full experience of whatever I'm watching. I don't really register it. And I don't get to do my job as well or as efficiently. Then I'd rather take 45 minutes and then just work really concentrated and then a 15-minute break and then repeat that, rather than sitting for 5 or 6 straight hours kind of doing both. It shocks me how many times in a day I can just pick up my phone and start scrolling without even registering that I'm doing it. So I have started practicing to just place my phone in a completely different room. And it's really true that when it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So I actually don't think about it when I don't have it near me. So my tip number 5 is getting a change of scenery once in a while. And I know if your job is to sit at a computer for 8 hours a day, or if you are studying for something at school, then it's really hard to do different things while working. But even just getting up and taking a 5-minute walk outside, or going for a run, or doing something to just get you in a completely different mind space and then come back to what you're doing with new eyes, that really helps. So for me, I can be productive in a few different ways. I can do emails on my computer or do some editing. I can go over and start painting or drawing. So I can kind of move around to different places during the day. And finally, for the last tip, having a larger goal in mind is super important for your motivation. If you're in school and studying your ass off, perhaps that is graduation or the summer vacation, just working a regular job, it's maybe that promotion, or if you're a creative like I am, maybe it's building a business and getting to live off of that. And there are small things you can do to remind yourself of this goal. You can put up some pictures on your wall or write little notes around the house, just small reminders that you're actually working towards something. But anyway, that was it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. If you want to see more videos like this from me, then leave a comment down below telling me. And otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!